Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft Survival Let's Play episode. It's Gidget here. Today we're going to be putting in a garden right here next to the house. I do want it to be close to the house but still where I can still walk between the house and the garden. I'm just going to kind of follow this pathway along here. I want to make it curve. I don't like the straight paths. I want to kind of make them curve a little bit. Make it look more natural. Gonna make it go in right there a little bit, like that's gonna be the doorway, and gonna have it going off to both sides. I'm just gonna kind of make a rough outline with the cobblestone, and then I will show y'all how I make it a little bit fancier by just adding a few little extra details to it. It's actually really not that hard to do. Just adding just a few extra details kind of make it look a little bit more fancy, but I'm gonna go ahead and lay this down and then I'll be right back. Alright, so this is what I've got, and I like it, but I want it to be a little bit rounded out in a few spots. There's a few spots like over here that I don't like. Kind of gonna move that one down maybe a little bit. And there's a few more spots. I kind of want to round out this and this side over here, so I'm gonna go do that and I will be right back. Alright, so this is what I've got, and I really like this a lot better. It's more rounded out. It doesn't look so tiny, I guess. I don't know. I just like this shape better. It's a little bit rounded out better. Sorry about that. But yeah, now I just got to clear out all the dirt and fix the walls up where you can see the dirt, and I'm gonna go do that and I will be right back. Alright, so this is what we've got. At one point I did think about adding in some dirt on one side, kind of giving it a raised garden on one side, but I changed my mind, as you can see, and I'll probably change it again later. But this is what we've got, and we're just gonna go back through with some other materials and kind of fancy it up a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and make it daytime, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so of course it's raining, but that's okay, we can still work. So what I'm gonna do is just randomly place slabs like that, just to kind of give it those different levels, so it's not all straight around or flat all the way around. It kind of just gives it an extra level there, and it just adds to the detail. And I'm also going to place them on the ground like that and just kind of place them randomly, just to make it look more broken up and kind of all over the place. And then I'm just going to go through with some stairs and hit some of those places that I didn't get to begin with. And I'm just going to place them randomly. Gonna have them facing different directions. I'm also going to put them on both sides with the cobble and stairs, and just kind of get both sides, because you will be going in the garden and you don't want it just to be a straight wall on the garden side. And I'll also go back through with some oak leaves or spruce leaves, and just kind of give it that extra look there. Kind of make it look like a bush has been grown over it. I'll also put some gravel in there, kind of give it the broken up look, and put it around the edges, just like there's a little gravel going around the fence, you know, some broken up stuff. And then I'm going to put fences randomly along with a torch, that way the torch isn't just sitting there on the fence or on the cobblestone wall or on the ground. Just kind of all that extra detail. Doesn't take too much longer to do, but it just really adds to it. So and I'm just gonna keep doing this, and I'm gonna just go ahead and do it to the rest of it, and I'll fast forward that so y'all can see it, but you don't have to listen to me ramble on. So we are gonna finish up on the fence though. This is what we've got so far. Just gonna finish showing you just a few more tricks, and then I'm gonna show you what I do for the pathway. So on the pathway, I'm just gonna randomly place it and then just kind of widen it up a little bit. And it's okay if it touches the cobblestone fence. I will have to move those sheep and pigs. The pigs just fell on there. The sheep I captured. He's going to be used for, or his wool will be used for a project later on. Probably next episode's project. But for the pathway, I'm just going to go back through with some coarse dirt, if I can find it. And I'm just going to place it around the edges of the pathway, just every so often, just kind of to add to the detail again. And every now and then I'll put one kind of in the middle. But I'm just going to place them randomly around the edges, kind of where it's not walked so much off the beaten path, I guess. But just going to place them randomly. And I will also go back through with some gravel as well, just kind of throw it in there, just to give it more detail. You know, there's some dirt and gravel, and I'm getting hit. Anyway, so you've got some dirt and gravel along the edges of your pathways, maybe some stone, just a bunch of different stuff. I'll probably throw some cobblestone in there. But it just really adds to the detail of it. But I'm just going to keep repeating this process throughout the whole thing. But so far this is what we've got. And I just walk back and forth just to kind of see where it needs it. So, but I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through the rest of this so y'all don't have to keep listening to me ramble. Alright, so this is what we've got. I've added in some bigger bushes in the back, some small ones in the front. Put the bigger ones in the back just because that's where they're not going to get trimmed as much. At least that's how I feel it would be. But yeah, you can see they go all the way up. And I'm just going to add a few more details. I'm going to do it off camera because it's really just boring stuff. But I'll be right back. Alright, so before I do the big reveal on the garden, I am going to work on the entryway to the mining shaft just a little bit more. Specifically the pathway going to the mining shaft. I'm just going to add some coarse dirt, some cobblestone, gravel, just kind of make it look a little bit more chunky around the mining shaft just because I feel like there'd be a little bit more gravel and dirt and cobblestone and just all that just right around the edge of the mine shaft, just because, you know, when they're taking it out, it's going to fall out at some point. Some of it is. So I feel like this would be a little bit more gravelly, cobblestone kind of. So, alright, and this is the finished look. It's kind of a little bit more chunkier, a little bit more gravel and cobblestone, but I like it. Alright, and it is time for the big reveal for the garden. Hopefully y'all love it. I had fun building it, so without further ado, 3, 2, 1, and bam! What do y'all think? I like it.